Okay.
Hi, I'm Amber.
I'm Melissa. We're really excited you're joining us today. We have a lot of fun WIPs, and both of us have a finish to talk about today.
Woohoo! You want to go first?
Yeah. So basically, not a whole lot has changed since, was it 2 weeks ago? Magical Stitches is still life, and we are both hanging in there with the challenge. Although I just want to point out that Slytherin is winning.
Kicking butt.
Yeah. So what I'm currently working on is Rose Tree in Bloom by Country Garden Stitchery. Teaching it on 32 count opalescent Lugana, which is awful and I hate it. But I love this.
Looks so good.
So I am working on 500 finishes, or 500 stitches. 500 finishes sounds great too, though. 500 stitches to complete this band right here. And that I had a new start this week because I needed something with a cat. And so my keepsake sampler by Sue Hillis that we both got at Situate was perfect for that. This is 310, the cat that lives at Keepsakes. And so I have just a tiny start right there.
It looks so good.
Thank you. I am stitching it on 32 count sampler blue by XJU Designs. And I love this fabric. And apparently my 3-year-old did too, because she did a little experimentation there with some scissors. So, but it should be fine. It'll be fine, right? Fine. No toddlers were harmed in the making of that, so. I also had a new start thanks to Amber. Silver Creek, oh, I thought I was prepared. Silver Creek Samplers, what is this called?
Through the Storm, I think.
Through the Storm, okay. And so Amber stitched this for your anniversary? Yeah. And so now I am gonna try, we'll see. I'm stitching it on 18 count Ada that I dyed myself. I got it at a estate sale. And I've just done some words. And what I'm loving about it is I'm stitching it with silk from my Oops packs. And so it's only one strand on 18 count, which is really fun. I love my stitches so much more with one strand of floss than with two. So through the storm, I think I put in 300 stitches on this Mirabilia Moonflowers. This is on 28 count Monaco I dyed myself. I think it's upside down. So that's as far as it's getting. The colors are so fun on this.
Mm-hmm.
So
really pretty.
Thank you. And then we needed, was it something with ghosts, I think, in one of our extra credits. So I'm stitching this Spook When Spoken To. Excuse me. And this is as far as I've gotten on that. This is also a random cut of Ada I had that I dyed myself.
Love that.
Thank you. And then I've got, I feel like my voice is cracking, like I'm 14 or puberty or something.
I keep clearing my throat, and I think I'm overriding your voice, so I'm trying not to clear my throat.
Sorry. This is the Winter Quakers. Stitched on, it used to be, I think, Helix or Legacy or something, and I overdyed it with blue, opalescent, and so this is as far as I've gotten. I'm really loving this motif. And I replaced the Valdani threads with just shorts that I found at Keepsakes. So one, crossing my fingers that I have enough, and two, I really think the colors are coming together pretty nicely. So
love that.
Thank you, friend.
That took a lot of time choosing colors.
Yes, thank you for your assistance.
Yeah, that was fun.
And then needle worker, I needed 100 stitches on something with a bird, and so the E was actually 101 exactly. So this is what I worked on, this E. But then if hold it all together, that's what it's looking like so far. And this is 30 count dolphin by Weeks Dye Works. I've talked about it before. It's really pretty, but I hate the loose structure of it, I guess.
Yeah.
And then I forgot to show this last video, totally kicking myself, so I'm gonna make sure it's done this time. This is by Ink Circles Woodland Vines, and I do not have a picture of what it's gonna look like, but this is as far as I've gotten. Stitched on 40 count, picture this plus ale with DMC, I want to say 4210, but that could be totally wrong. But it's their pink and fuchsia variegated thread. Excuse me. And that is all my WIPs, thanks to Magical Stitches. And Stitch 9.
I was going to ask if you were doing Stitch 9. I thought you were.
Yeah, yeah.
That last one you showed is the whole thing in that one thread?
Yes.
Like,
yeah.
I'm not as good as you. I don't remember what assignments each project went with. So I'll try my best. So my WIPs, I've already finished February's extra credit too. So I've got all of that. The only thing I have left to do is watch the movie and stitch.
Mm-hmm.
So I worked on this Barbara Anna design, A New World Part 1. I think I just worked on the building.
Oh yeah, you've made progress. That's fun.
I think I had to, it was the one where you had to stitch on dark fabric or a night scene.
Okay.
And this fabric is a 28 count Regency. It's a fabric of the month from Fabrics by LJ. Mm-hmm. I got 2 new bags from my sister too. So maybe I'll show those because there's projects already in them.
Okay.
And then this one I think was Stitch on Something That's Howling for Attention. I believe this is my oldest WIP.
Oh yeah.
So the Barbara Anna Designs, A New World, Part Something, it's covered. It's stitched on 28 count April Shower. Again, another Fabrics by LJ, fabric of the month. I'm almost done.
Yeah.
Well, not almost done, but I'm pretty close.
It looks really good.
Love it. Thanks. And this, I think, is the new bag I got. Hold on. I didn't mean to set stuff on my table because it's... I love sea turtles.
Yeah. That's awesome.
So that was one of my January bags. This next one is the Stitch Away piece. This I've been fitting into a lot of projects, or into a lot of assignments, I mean.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yours is so far ahead.
For the record, I like your fabric better than mine.
Which is funny because I love yours.
I like the fabric, I'm just not sure I like it for this. But this gets a lot of stitches, but it doesn't look like it because there's like back stitching that blends in all, like every little tiny thing is back stitch. And that counts as a half stitch. So, but I'm getting some trees put in.
So pretty.
I think this is my other new bag.
Oh,
it's
that's
a little
fun.
beachy one. I think the inside just looks the same.
Cool.
I think that's new. And I'm still torn, I think just like you, whether I'm going to stitch the entire thing or just the top part.
I think for now I've decided just to do the top, and save the little motifs, for lack of a better word, but those little sections for like ornaments or little finishes for smalls exchanges. Yeah.
Yeah. So this came out, we got this and the frame at Stitch Away. I think we've said that before. And then every month, if you chose to, you could donate $15 to their charity or buy $15 worth of product in the store for the whole year. And then you would get each one. So I think that's what I'm leaning to as well. Because I don't love all of these necessarily.
Right.
Yeah.
Although if you did not want to buy them, or if you weren't, I shouldn't say didn't want, but if you weren't available for the Stitch Away retreat and didn't know about it and couldn't get them through Keepsake, I think that Sue Hillis is releasing them at market this year, and so then they'll be at all of your linnets.
It looks a little different, right? Because this is what the whole year ends up looking like.
Yeah. And I think she broke it up into two. Yeah, without the keepsakes thing and just the ornaments, you can buy them in 2 separate packs.
Right. And when I see this all together, I think, oh, that is really cute. Like, maybe I will stitch the whole thing. And then when I think of everything else I have to stitch, I'm thinking I'm just going to do the top half and then smalls for just a few of these.
Yeah. Yeah, Sue Hillis is deceptively fiddly and detailed, and they look amazing, and that's why she does it. But you have to be dedicated, and I'm not sure I have the dedication for the full for the full piece.
I agree. It turns out beautifully, but I just don't know.
Yeah.
All right. I think this might have been a new start from last time.
What is it?
Lizzie Kate Spring Seasons.
Okay.
So I have all 4 seasons. I saw this on Melly Ellie Stitches on YouTube. She had done all 4 and put it in like a little thing she could switch out, and I think it held like a notepad or something.
Oh yeah.
You remember that? So I bought all of them. I don't know what the heck this fabric is. It could like stand up on its own.
Welcome to Witchelt Linen.
Right. And it's so like, but that's what I've gotten done. A tree and some grass. Which I think were the specific assignments for those. I think I stitched the tree because you had to stitch a tree.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then the grass, you had to stitch something with grass, I think.
Yep.
Because that's the other thing with magical stitches too, if you're not there. Some assignments you have to stitch the actual item that's required, and some of them you just have to stitch a piece that has the item in it. So it just depends. It's so fun. This has been worked on a couple of times too since last time. It's the Summer Beach Day by Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. It's a PDF, so I don't have the...
You've gotten so much done.
Thanks. I think we had to stitch skin.
Yeah.
There. And then that, oh Lord, that's the fall one.
Oh, okay.
Autumn Harvest Festival, I think is what it's called. And I think I had just started this last time we recorded. It's the Goonies Never Say Die. But again, it's a PDF, so I don't have the pattern. So I have a G.
That fabric is fun.
It is gorgeous. Let me see. It is a 28 count Lugana, a 2017 fabric of the month from Fabrics by LJ called November Storm.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
Isn't it pretty?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not in any fabric of the month things this year.
Mm-hmm.
Paving.
Does it feel like you're missing out?
No.
Proud of you, friend.
I know. Go us. I'm really loving this one too. I Solemnly Swear by Fiddlesticks on Etsy. I think I saw somewhere that she isn't doing this one anymore.
Yeah, she like gave it away for free for a day and then took it down. So
And
I don't know.
I guess I should say, the main color is supposed to be DMC 606. And I was like, that's a no.
Yeah.
Because the burgundy for Gryffindor was like just the shadows, like the kind of background, and there wasn't a lot in there. And I was like, no, I need more. So I switched. I'm doing all of the 606 and 814.
Okay.
So, sorry. And then we had to stitch something with a scary creature on it. So I did this Threadbare Creations. I think this was a freebie at Stitch Away last year I got. Oh Lord. So I did the spider. And that's on Fell Magic by Fabrics by LJ. It doesn't.
It's like perfect fabric for it.
It looks brighter than it really is. But I got a spider body and the start of a web up here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my word. I'm terrible at this. All right. And then my last one that I haven't actually worked on as much as I wanted to is my giant Harry Potter. So I started in the middle and now I'm working my way up to the top.
Yeah. And like changing.
Yes, I'm changing colors. That's what I was getting ready to say. I reached out to you for help because all of these little motifs around the edge are blue or a weird color, and I'm trying to make them into like the house colors, and was kind of struggling a little bit with what I wanted to do. So I'm almost at the top. There's like, my word, this is hard. Pointing's hard. It has 2 leaves and then 2 more that go that way, and then the Gryffindor banners here. That's it so far.
Doing a great job, friend. Great job.
It's difficult. And that's all my WIPs.
Cool. So I guess finishes.
Yeah.
Well, my finish was because of the scary creature one. What did we need? 200 stitches. So I was able to finish my Prairie Schoolers Garden Beastie Frog, and I said, ask any stitchers. Frogs are scary.
I'm terrified of them, actually.
Of real frogs?
Yes.
Oh. What? Really?
Yes.
See, I just learned something new. Didn't know that.
I don't know why. I picture them like with fangs hiding in there. Like, I know they don't. I know this is not true. But, ugh. Sorry, Amy. Love you.
It was probably your brother's fault. He did that to you.
Yeah, he probably terrorized me some way with a frog or toad or something when I was a kid.
I don't think I got this in a 1-2-3 Stitch does like a high count fabric and an Ada giveaway. So I got a giveaway, like a value pack. So they give you ornament size pieces. So this was in it. There's no identifying information. Maybe legacy, we'll go with that. And it's, I think, a 36 count because this is 1 strand of coverage and it's pretty good.
Looks so good.
And I switched my colors to what I had in stash because no spend 19.
Woo-hoo.
So that's my finish. What you got, friend?
We couldn't remember if I showed this last time. So I finished Hello Spring.
Mm-hmm.
That.
The
And
colors
then,
stand out good.
huh?
I said the colors stand out so good on that blue.
Thanks. It's actually showing up way brighter than it is in real life.
Oh.
But I mean, yeah, I think they still stand out. I was worried about it when I chose like a color fabric for those. So this is Hello Spring by Plum Street Sandspring. And this one is Pineberry Lane, Fancy Blacket, The Harvest Dance.
Oh my gosh.
And this was a bunch of assignments for Magical Stitches too, because I had stitched all of this, and then the idea of repeating it all on the other side was torture. So I actually hadn't stitched it for a really long time. I was really over it. And it just worked with a lot of the assignments. So it's on Vintage Country Mocha. You know what count?
I want to say 28.
From Melissa. She gave it to me at StitchCon.
Yeah.
And then I
Zip
bought the pattern.
coffee quaker off.
Yep. And I bought the pattern at Keepsakes while we were there. So those are my two finishes. I do have some things that I've been FFOing. Do you want me to show that?
Mm-hmm.
So I've started working on my little Advent bags for the Brooks Books Advent Animals that are a freebie.
Hold them closer to your camera. That's what this was. Yeah.
And then so I can fit 2 goodies in there, one for each of my kids for next year.
Mm-hmm.
So some of them are a little wonky because I'm not the best sewer. See, like that one. He's drunk.
He looked perfect.
Whatever. I could have sent them to my sister to do, but I was determined to make them myself. See, that one's real wonky too.
Oh my gosh, that one's my favorite, I think.
Isn't she adorable?
Yeah. Aw.
So that's what I've gotten done so far. They're actually not taking me that long. I can do maybe 4 in an hour.
That's really good.
So, and I think when I had originally showed the bag, because my sister was it the sheep? I think. So we were in Virginia last spring, and I was like, hey, I need to make these into bags. Help me. So she kind of fiddled with it and came up with it. And I think this one was the one that she had done, but I forgot to tell her I wanted ribbon, so I kind of sewed some ribbon inside of it last night. But when I showed that, someone had asked, like, oh, once you get them done, maybe you can do a video on how to make them. I don't think I can do that. I don't know how to like record and edit and all of that. Like, we just don't do that. So I have been taking pictures as I'm going. And I was thinking maybe I could just do the instructions and insert pictures and maybe just make it like a Google Doc that I could send people if they asked for it or something. I don't know.
Sounds great.
And then I bought a frame. I went to Hobby Lobby yesterday because I was out that way. And usually I have really good luck there. I brought all of that. You see all of that, those finishes hanging up back in the background? I had ironed and hung them all from hangers, and I was like, I'm going to go buy all these frames. I got one.
Mm-mm-mm.
They didn't have hardly anything. So it's going to be for Hello Spring.
Oh, that's going to be cute. Mm-hmm.
So I'll probably do just put it on mat board with batting behind it, make it puffy.
Mm-hmm.
And keep it open. So I think that's what I'm going to do.
Cool.
Yeah, so that's all for me. Just been stitching away.
Great. Well, I'd say we talk about plans. I did bring my new start for the Friday off the group grid does the high tea new start the last Sunday of the month. So I'm bringing it with me. We will be traveling to Orlando at the end of this month. So I don't know if I'll actually do it, but I went digging through my stash, and I'm going to do that for my for the Smalls Exchange for the New Jersey FLOSSTUBE retreat. So I found this piece of fabric in that that same high count pack of ornament fabric words. Okay, and and so I'm gonna give that a go. It came with some floss of, I don't know. So we'll see how it goes. I've never stitched Jeanette Douglas before. But it's just been sitting. I found it on clearance somewhere. I don't even remember. It's been sitting in my stash. So we'll give that a try.
Cute. It looks bigger than an ornament size. When you hold it up on the paper, it looks like it would be something bigger, but it's cute.
Oh, yeah. It's only everything is stapled together. 66 by 66.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Cute.
We'll see how it goes.
I forgot to show too, over here on my chair, my new notebook.
Yeah.
So we have this store here called Box Lunch that is kind of like cult fan stuff. It has like right now it has Mary Poppins stuff, and it's got like superhero stuff. It's kind of like Hot Topic, but not as young. I guess it's geared to older, maybe people. I guess that's a good way to explain it. So I got this notebook for my birthday. I bought it for myself. And it's so cute because it's got, these are little dividers. And then, like, this is Harry's page.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm using this to keep track of my magical stitches stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that cute? I'm going to show these real quick because they're so adorable. And I think you can still get it online. It was, I think, $15.
So good. Oh, yeah.
And then all of the pages have designs on them too. Like that. And then like so like this would be the spread.
How cute.
And like the front pages that I'm doing have like two Harrys or so, and then because I'm using it for magical stitches, and like I write really messy, but I guess I'll show you. Like I'll put like my February stitching extra credit, put a check mark if I put it on Facebook, which I did, and then in black I'll put the assignments, and then in green I'll write what project I'm using for the assignment, and then when I'm done I highlight it in pink. So I asked my sister to make me this little pencil bag to keep my blue, black, or my black pen, my green pen, and my pink highlighter in. So she made that for me. Isn't that cute?
I'm gonna have to see if she still has any more of that fabric. She can make me a project bag.
Yeah, she might have a little bit. I know she has, I think she still has this one. Can you see?
Oh, that would be fun too.
Yeah. Because that was the inside of this project bag she made me a long time ago. But I think this was I think she had 3 Harry Potter fabrics.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need one. So I got that I solemnly swear chart. Someone in the Slytherin house asked permission from the Fiddlesticks AU person if they could share it, since she discontinued it and got the designer's blessing. So she shared it to anyone that wanted to stitch that pattern. So I'm
Are you
excited.
going to do it in the Slytherin colors or not? Because that's not typically what house you're in, or
I don't know. I haven't decided because in Pottermore I'm a Ravenclaw.
I can see
But
that.
I'm kind of embracing my Slytherin side, so it's been fun.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. But yeah, that's basically all the plans. Just do what Magical Stitches tells me to do.
Yes, exactly. What's Michelle's hashtag? Magical Stitches rules my life.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, because I haven't stitched any of our stitches to battle the basilisk. We're supposed to be doing that.
Yeah,
I didn't stitch yesterday or today.
you better get on it.
Well, yeah. It's been crazy around here with some life stuff, so
Mhm.
trying to decide if I want
Yeah.
to talk about it or not. I guess not. We'll just leave it
Mhm.
alone. Sorry, that's annoying.
Just middle schoolers are mean. That's all you have to say.
Yeah. Middle schoolers are mean.
Um,
And it messed up my mojo. Well, I guess my stitchy mojo. I've been finishing those ornament bags. So
mhm.
it worked out.
Yeah. And reading?
Yes, I am reading an actual book for my ultimate reading challenge for
Mhm.
the group, and then I'm listening to the second Harry Potter book.
Oh, okay. I didn't really. So you have all the audiobooks? Cool.
I have the audiobooks, I've got the paperbacks, I've got them in digital, and I've got all of the illustrated ones that are out. So yeah, I've got a few copies.
Thank you. A little Harry Potter in your life?
A little bit, just a little.
I had the first book, but my family, we would pass the books around, like my mom, my stepdad, and I. And so they were just destroyed. So I have the first one, but the rest, like the second one I got from the library, I just put a hold on for the third so that hopefully it'll be ready for me by the time March rolls around. But
You finished the second one, right?
yeah, yeah, I didn't remember like huge chunks of that book, so I was like still in suspense as I was reading it. It was kind of fun.
Yeah. I have like 4 hours left on listening to it, so I should be
Okay.
fine. I put it on when I'm cleaning or whatever.
Mhm. Yeah, and I've stitched. I've read I think 12 books this year already, which is like way more than what I have been. So I'm excited. Like I said, Magical Stitches is life.
Yes, it's been really fun.
So
Before we started recording, I did draw the names for the bags.
yeah. And thank you to
Um,
everybody who entered and joined in on the fun with us.
yeah, that was fun. So I'll say the names and then I will put our email address in the description box and then just shoot us an email with your address and
Mhm.
I'll get them in the mail probably early next week. The teachers have a professional development day tomorrow, so the kids aren't going to be in school, so I'm not going to mail them this week. So I'll do it
Sweet.
next week. I think my sister's actually paying for the shipping, which was really nice. I might tell
Oh,
her no because it's our channel. So anyway, for the blue bag, the winner is half stitch cross stitch.
oh, yay, Dina.
Yay! And then the tan bag is Christina C.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks for watching and entering, you guys. Um, did we say something about having a giveaway for our year? Or no, was it for 500?
I think 500.
Okay,
Yeah.
then we're good. I've got lots of good stuff I've been setting aside.
Me too. So,
I guess that's it. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We appreciate it.
yeah, and we'll hopefully catch up in about 2 more weeks with
Yeah.
a lot more whips.
Yes, we can't wait too long this year because Magical Stitches has us working on lots of different stuff, which is super fun.
Super fun. So,
All right, bye, guys.
bye.